Okay, it's time for another round of Grand Arena. Let's take a look. I'm going to jump right in. We don't have a whole lot of time here. So let's take a look at our opponent, Mistborn. This is a case where we just have our opponent outmatched again. This is going to be another pretty easy win. It's nothing to do with my opponent's account. He's building a good account. He's got General Skywalker, he's got the Revans, Malak, Padme, Vader, he's got some Rebels, built up some Jedi to go with Revan. So there's nothing wrong with this account. This is a perfectly good account. And once the rating systems settle out, I think he's going to be fine and perform pretty well. Capital ships, he's got Negotiator at 7 stars. He's got Malevolence coming up at 5 stars. He doesn't have a whole lot of the supporting cast for his Malevolence built up, but it looks like that's his current project in ships. So it's a good account. He will perform well after the ratings settle out. Just an overview of my account. Just show the difference. I mean, I've got 2 GLs, Commander Ahsoka, got the Revans and Malak, and just a lot more relics than my opponent. So, and this goes back to, I'll talk about it briefly. I talk about it in every video, and I will continue to say it. Looking at this rating, the primary driver behind this rating really isn't skill, at least not in the traditional sense. This rating is really about how well we're performing in Grand Arena, which one element of that certainly is skill, and that's skill across the board. So how we're building our account, strategies with mods, and then as scouting the opponent, there is some strategy that goes into when your accounts are relatively comparable. There is certainly an element of strategy that goes into that. But if we look at my opponent compared to me, there's no amount of skill that this guy can have that's going to be able to win, unfortunately. And so I don't like calling it the skill rating. I think just rating, performance rating, something like that would be better. I did reach out to my opponent, though. I do think it's important that everybody have some enjoyment of Grand Arena, especially when there's such just crazy mismatches like that. I let him know that I'm not going to be, I wouldn't be dropping my GLs on defense. I just wanted to make sure that we were both able to have fun, but I let him know it was going to be a tough defense, that I'm not just going to totally block him off. So he one-shotted Grievous, one-shotted Kylo Ren unmasked. And he took out the Malevolence in one shot. Wow. So this is a relic. So if you notice, no reinforcements came out. My Bosk is relic 7, and my other tank, I think this one's the tank, is maxed out. So I wonder what comp he brought in that was able to gun this down that quickly. I'll be interested to check that. If you're able to take down Malevolences really, really quickly and easily before they get a reinforcement out, let me know what your comp is, what the strategy is behind that. I've not seen that before. One-shotted Qui-Gon. This is the Qui-Gon Jinn with the Omicron, and he got stuck on Padme, it looks like. Took 4 shots at it, was able to take out Kenobi and the Clone Sergeant, and Padme Commander Ahsoka and Anakin are still standing. He might have more teams and eventually be able to push through that. I'm not sure if he's totally done attacking or not. But we'll just jump right in. So we've got Grievous. So I've got a lot of options for Grievous. It doesn't look like he's set too much. over here. I wonder what's behind on his back wall. But I've got, I mean, even if it's something big, I'll save Kenobi for the back wall, I think. Just bring in SLKR. I think SLKR could even solo. But I'll just bring in a full First Order team. It's probably more than enough. I'll throw in TIE Pilot. We'll just jump in. Here we go. Stab. Here comes Grievous. Pass it back to SLKR. We'll stab Grievous. We'll sweep. Big shot. You're kind of stuck behind the mark, which is annoying. Alright, and we'll just finish it up. Not the most efficient. I didn't need to bring in all those people, but I figured it's not as if we're pinching banners, just to try to make things as easy as possible. I'll bring in Revan here. Not very concerned about this battle either. Pass to Bastila. Bastila, we will give it to Yoda if we can click on him. Okay. Yoda hits everyone, spreads the buffs, and then we'll just take out Bosk. Alright, now I'll prioritize getting Mando out so he doesn't just delete somebody. And then from here, it doesn't really matter who I kill in what order. There we go, that should do it. Okay, very nice. Let's see what he's got on the back wall. Nightsisters. Okay. Should I just do Palp Vader? It doesn't really matter, I mean, at this point. So we'll just go around, hit everybody. blast. I should have done the reverse order for maximum efficiency. Alright, so we got that taken care of. And we'll just jump in here and we'll go Revan and Bastila. Should be more than enough. Right, and the final character battle. I mean, I guess it would be a shame to not use Kenobi. Let's have some fun. Let's just throw in some other random stuff here. I will not be paying those taxes at all. Not that it even matters. All right. And his back wall. We see the Malevolence fleet. So, of course, I'm bringing in Negotiator. I really wish that we had a squad feature for ships. I'll just bring in everybody. And to start off, I guess I'll just hit the spy. Try to just take him out here. Let's bring in some firepower to try and get through this boss as quickly as possible. Yeah, so this is how I don't understand how my opponent got through my fleet so quickly. Whatever he did, I need to learn and do the same thing. Because it takes a while to get through the Hound's Tooth. Even when you have a really strong fleet, I mean, you can't just run through him. There we go. All right, So that does it. Another Grand Arena, another win. We are so far undefeated in the new Grand Arena. However, things will quickly change. As we increase through the ratings, we will be finding opponents that are more and more tough, and we'll quickly find ourselves facing accounts that also have 2 or 3 Galactic Legends. I think the important thing to keep in mind, if you are facing people that you completely outmatch, stay humble, and remember, as Qui-Gon Jinn said, there's always a bigger fish out there. So it's just a matter of time until we start running into them. For now, I'm just going to enjoy the really easy wins. I'm not going to complain, and I'm also not going to be a jerk. There's no need to just totally wall them off and place unbeatable defenses up front when there's that big of a discrepancy. There certainly is a time and a place for placing really heavy defense. However, if you're in a situation like I had with my opponent, it probably would have been okay to set 1 GL just to guarantee that you're definitely going to win. But there's no need to be a total jerk. So, all right, everyone, that's all I've got for today. Hope you all have fun. May the Force be with you, and I will see you next time.